And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, big Tyler Glasnow.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Trey Turner, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner at first with no outs here.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Runner takes off. Got him swinging.
Just not a good
throw. Safe. So here is Bryce Harper. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Late on that fastball. Runners at first and second with one gone. And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
All over that one right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And here is Brent Rooker, and that is downstairs. Ball one. Bases loaded, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two outs. And now 2-1.
Well, he came right at it right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him! Rusty Valentine. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. First pitch swinging.
No ball. One strike.
There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
In the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. Goes down looking. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Stop. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All set for the start of the inning. JT Realmuto steps in. Glass now back to work. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Slider right there.
So here's an interesting note on Glass now. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball center field. Corrals it, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, Singy. LA winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
Tommy Edman, the next to hit, takes outside. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Boom. Throws on to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Betts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. On to the third inning. And now Bryson Stott. And a foul ball.
Oh.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Bryce Harper. He was walked intentionally his first time. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Harper in his 13th season, hitting third in the lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2010. 2 outs. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. On the warning track and hauls it in. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down. So digging in, Brenton Doyle. And there's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Now 1-1. In the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And there's a ball. On the ground. And foul ball. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
2-1.
Gets it to first. And that is the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Base hit. Brandon Marsh digs in now. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Rooker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Not in time. He's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Laser, base hit. 1 runs in, and they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes
on the ground, could be 2. 1 and second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. This is Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. Just off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strike. Right.
2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Come back there to the mound. Throws to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Suarez strikes him out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one hit to right. He's got it. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one outside. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone. And the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and Freeman is retired. And he has thrown. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Glasnow back to work. On a line out towards center. Doyle makes the catch, and there's one down. And now here is Harper. Out towards left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. The batter now will be Will Smith. Oh, he botches it.
He's safe.
Man at first, nobody out. And here comes Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 1 so far.
No ball, 1 strike.
Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So up next, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a ground ball. Boom. Throws on to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's JT Realmuto. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
And ball 1. Realmuto checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. He goes down looking. So digging in, Johan Rojas. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Cut on and lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right side. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Marsh running hard. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Japan. Inside, and 1-1. And that one is inside. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Back here in L.A., we go to the Alex Vesia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. caught him looking for the K. Trey Turner now 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A massive home run. It's 5-zip. Base is empty, one away. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Tap foul at the plate. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball. Slider misses outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swings through that one out in front that time. The other way. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Marsh on the run towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt. The Phils leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one almost got him. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Luis Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Out to short. Tosses to first, and Castellanos is out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Hit on the ground to short. Rojas. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Runner on at first with one gone. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
To third, might be two. Over to second for one. Over to first, but he beats it. And here comes Alec Boehm. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That's a hit. Throws to second. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Mookie to hit. Suarez back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Boom. Slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Wilson hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Brenton Doyle. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. All set to start. Start the 9th in this one. And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Garcia in his 10th season, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
No ball. 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Throw on to Freeman. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's Turner now. He's already homered in this game. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Base is empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That misses, and it's 1-0. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That clips the corner. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it.
Off balance feed, there's one. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.